Dessert Junkies, I hope you have been well. Please ignore the person who decided to now start mowing their lawn as I make this video. But anyway, moving on. This video recipe is for ANZAC biscuits. Now, ANZAC biscuits are named after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. This is the name that was given to our military services here in Australia and New Zealand as they went and fought at Gallipoli at the start of World War I. So this was a biscuit made by people back home that they would send to the troops. It would give them sustenance, and it's an iconic thing here, not only in Australia but New Zealand. It's like a thing that we share, kind of like the pavlova, but they claim they invented it, but reality we know Australia did. Anyway, moving on. This recipe is how you make ANZAC biscuits. Alright guys, first thing you're going to do is start with some rolled oats. These are plain, normal, everyday oats. Don't get the quick cooking ones, normal oats. Then we've got some plain flour, so that's just normal, everyday flour without any rising agents in it. We're going to give that a good sieve, just to get rid of all the lumps and bumps. Going to add brown sugar. If you don't want your ANZAC biscuits to be so dark, you can replace it with some white sugar, so halve it. Then we've got some desiccated coconut. If you can get plain coconut, go for it. That is what you're sort of after, so not sweetened coconut. I'm going to pop that to the side, and now we're going to work on our wet ingredients. So this is just some butter, which I'm going to melt in the microwave. You can do this on a stovetop if you don't have access to a microwave. And I'm going to pop in some golden syrup. So this comes from cane sugar, and it is so vital to this recipe. But if you can't get it where you live, honey is a great alternative. Molasses just ruins them, so don't use molasses. Go with the honey if you can't get golden syrup. I'm going to melt this in the microwave so it's all melted. I've got rid of all the butter so it's all combined. And then we're going to add our rising agent. This is bicarb of soda. We're going to add this in, and it will react with the heat of the butter and the golden syrup. So as you can see, it starts to foam. It'll start to puff up. This is the rising agent, so it replaces eggs. So if you've got someone who can't have eggs, this recipe is perfect for them. Once you've got it all mixed together, it's all puffed up, it's now time to add the wet to the dry. This mixture can be quite moist, but not too moist. It's not like a runny cookie batter, if that makes sense. So you want to mix it around, and you want to be able to get to a point where you can squeeze it into balls in your hand and they don't fall to pieces. If you find it's too dry, you can add a little bit of water. I would say no more than a tablespoon. It's not supposed to be a wet mixture like a chocolate chip cookie. It's a dry sort of cookie, but still got a lot of moisture in it. So get it, if you can squish it into a ball and it holds its shape, you're a winner. You're going to make these into about golf ball size and then squish them as you pop them onto a baking tray. I'm going to bake these in the oven at 160 for around 15 to 20 until they're nice and golden. You want to leave them on the tray for at least 5 minutes before moving, and they'll start to get harder as they cool. They stay quite well in an airtight container. That's if you can hold on. Try them. They are an Australian and New Zealand legendary biscuit. So there you have it, guys. For those who are living in America, I highly recommend if you can get your hands on some golden syrup. That tastes so much better than honey. You can try Amazon, try an international food seller. It will make a difference to the taste of these biscuits if you are going to make them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribing is awesome and I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.